EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the home of the Cardinals, State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Seattle Seahawks and the Arizona Cardinals. Tirico along with Greg Olson. We welcome you. That's the punter, Ethan Evans, to get this started. Off we go from Glendale. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
Ready, check, Bobcat, check, Bobcat. Get it. Hey, Cougar 19.
They'll try to get the running game going. His first carry, and that play gets nothing. So, no gain on the game's first snap.
So everything this defense talks about, Mike, is creating negative plays. It's one of the best run defenses in football. Everything is about suffocating you at the line of scrimmage, make you work for everything you get.
After 60, let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Pick up of 11 yards on that one. It's an Arizona first down.
Panther Street. Here we go, shot.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And this tackle there, he pushes forward. And will give him 4 yards.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 6.
Buffalo, Franco 80.
Back to throw. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the first down.
Hey, check that. Street. Go! Check go!
Handoff here, up the middle, and he'll get about 5. And play halted for a moment. We have an injured Seahawk player. From just shy of midfield, here's 2nd and 5.
Ready?
They'll stick with him again. And he's bottled up after a gain of a yard.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
7th play of this opening drive, and here's 3rd down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger. Ready?
They'll look to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. They get 14 on that hookup. It's good for a Cardinals first down.
Well, it goes without saying. You want to play wide receiver in the NFL, Mike, how well can you change directions? How fast can you get your body from one direction to another? And when you can cut like this guy, I'm not sure how you guard it. Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He'll go right and find his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
It's like a textbook, methodical, efficient NFL drive. 4 for 4 throwing the ball, mixing in some run. You're just marching the ball downfield at your will, and they get a fresh set of downs now to see if they can convert this nice drive into some points.
Let's go.
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw, and he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
I think this play is a direct result of his film study. He knew exactly where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Here we go.
He'll look to throw. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
A lengthy opening drive. Now comes to this. It is 3rd down. Gets there, and down he goes. Back the former Defensive Rookie of the Year, Will Anderson. He gets there for the sack, setting up 4th down. And that one not going to happen. Enough leg behind it, not by a long shot. It is no good, and this will remain a scoreless game. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Arizona will take its first timeout. Clock will stop, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. But first, Gary, for the Spartans, Kenneth Walker. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's the way to get started. A pick up of 17 and a very quick first down.
Well, we knew coming into this one, Mike, that we were going to see a lot of this guy, and we knew we'd see a lot of him early. And if that first play is any indication of the rest of this game, this defense is going to have their hands full containing him.
Hold the ready. 7 Warriors, 17. Cougar, 79 Broncos. Hurt.
They'll throw on first down with Milrow. He's into space past the 25. And he's in! Touchdown Seahawks. That's the 5th touchdown for him on the year. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. This will be returned from the 2. Now ahead, and he lost the football. And when we talk about momentum and trying to stop negative momentum, it's moments like this. Not only did you just give up the big score, but now, Greg, they've got to get that defense back on the field after the fumble.
Yeah, and on one sideline, you're riding high. I mean, the last 2 plays could not have gone any better. And then on the other sideline, they couldn't have gone any worse.
Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. Remember, he had the touchdown on the opening drive, and here on drive 2, he gets a first down with that catch. Here's Walker. And he will score! Kenneth Walker. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they take advantage of the good field position and move it downfield for the score.
When you take the field as an offense, there's a little added confidence boost, Mike, when you see yourself this close to the end zone. You get into the huddle, you're anxious to see what the next couple plays are. You're able to take advantage and end up punching it in.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. They're trying to pin him deep. They'll take this from the 3. And he's brought down right at the 25-yard line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Hurt. Right there, hurt. Go.
They'll begin here on the ground. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Now they'll set up to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Able to get loose after the catch for more yardage. That'll be a pickup, 21.
It's so early in the game, you have to be careful now as coaches and players that you don't find yourself trailing early and get out of your game plan. There is so much time left. Stick to what you've worked on all week. There's plenty of time to chip away and see if you can make this thing close come the 4th quarter. This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
19 Lions. Let go.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down.
Good for a Cardinals first down.
We are through 1. It's the Seahawks. with the early lead. Greg and I back here in Glendale after this. Second quarter starts. Cardinals in possession of the football as they've got it with 1st and 10.
Okay, break. Big Lion. Let's go now.
A handoff as they try to run it here. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
18, Rodler. 18, trap 50, trap 60, curve 19, curve 19.
He'll drop to throw. Open man is Marvin Harrison Jr. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice throw there. The ability to throw the ball out on the perimeter. Yes, arm strength and all of that, but it's also timing. The timing of the route. When is that wide receiver coming out of his break to deliver that ball accurately as his head comes around? If the ball's thrown too early, the receiver's not ready. If the ball's thrown too late, that's when disaster strikes.
10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the 1st down.
Go, Reed, go. Come on, set. Ready.
Up the middle they go. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for 1st down, 1st and goal.
Okay, ready?
Goal at the 6-yard
Hey, check that. Street. Get it. 18 Cardinal. Hurt. Go.
Here's a run. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Cardinals. Extra point try forthcoming. His kick is good, and the Cardinals are on the board. It's now 14-7. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll start at the 4. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
At their own 21-yard line.
Let's go.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. Rolling right. The coverage too good downfield. They'll wind up taking him down.
It's 1st down. You got to get the ball out of your hands. I understand trying to take a shot. I love it on early downs. But once it's not there and that protection starts to break down, it's either check down or throwaway. You don't want to be in 2nd and long.
That's caught. It's Kenneth Walker. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
3rd and less than a yard.
Milrow on 3rd down. Got it with Smith in Jigba. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's his 1st reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down.
Gain of 22 yards. 1st down.
18, Cowboy 80.
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Quick throw here is complete. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short game.
70 Rangers. 19 tight. Ready.
Milrow gonna throw it again. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he'll be taken down after a gain 3, but that is good enough for a 1st down.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. And as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down.
To throw again is Milroe. Looking middle of the field, it's complete. And he's close to another first down. He's brought down just shy of the marker. Shotgun run now with Walker. And nowhere to go on that one. They lifted him up and threw him down behind the line.
This play here, Mike, is just all about the get-off of the defensive line. Watch how fast they go when that ball is snapped. Nowhere for this running back except to go down for a loss.
On the go.
It's 3rd and 4.
Let's go. 70, give a wolf.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. We'll have more from Glendale after this. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Panther 60, 19 Lions.
Out of the gun, it's Milroe. He's got it inside the 5. And he's going to be brought down. A big play for Seattle. And even 30 yards.
And they decide to bring pressure here on 3rd down, but he does a really nice job. Remains calm under pressure. He ends up delivering a strike downfield and keeps the drive alive.
And he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Now back at the 4 for 2nd and goal.
18 Cardinal, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Look at set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the end, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete.
The whole idea of that short pass is designed to get the ball into the hands of the receiver in space and let him do the rest after the catch. But the key word there, Mike, is get the ball into the hands of the receiver. He doesn't secure the catch, so there is no run after.
Cup 19, Cup 19. Check, 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 check. 79 Broncos. Ready.
On 3rd and goal, Milroe. And that is incomplete. Jackson, Smith, and Digba, the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up. Now Mike Tomlin going to send out the field goal unit. His kick will split the uprights. It's good. And the Seahawks going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. Good job in coverage. They're going to get him down short of the 20-yard line.
At their own 19-yard line.
Here we go. Check. Buffalo 80. Buffalo 80.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This one complete right side. And mark him down up beyond the 30. Line of scrimmage is the 31 as they line up 1st and 10.
At the 31-yard line.
Trap 60. Trap 60. Ready.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got his tight end, Orande Gatson, the 2nd. Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their 2nd. Clock will stop with 34 seconds to go until the break.
The drag route. We used to say this is day 1 install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catch ability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of the biggest gains.
Blown back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. The Cards going to signal for their third and final timeout as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in this first half. On first and 10, they'll set up to throw. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down. Back to throw. And complete there to Harrison. And he'll be stopped short of the first down. He's able to look it in and get forward for a pickup of about 8. They'll look to pick this up third and a yard. Throwing now from the gun. He's got his man. It's Harrison. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. That's his third catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
His kick is perfect. And the Cardinals are back within a score. It's now 17-10.
Nice job there securing points with that final play. Of course, they would have loved to have come away from that possession with a touchdown, but I think they're going to be happy with 3 going into the break.
And he's going to be taken down. That is going to do it for us in this first half. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This will be taken in at the 2. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Dragon 60. 70 Timberwolves. 19 Lions.
On first down, it's Milroe. Throw across his body is complete. And he's going to have this one up near the 28. 11 yards for number 11. And a first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. From the 38 now, here's second and 1.
Let's go now.
From the gun, it's Milroe. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. First time they've looked his way all game long. He comes through with the grab and a first down.
And I think both of us came away from our discussions with the coaches thinking that this guy was going to have a massive role in this one, but after only his first catch of the game, let's give credit where it's due. This defense, man, they've held him in check throughout.
This one's going to be taken in over the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They go right back to him. This catch good for 11 and a first down.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
60
Regular play action now with Milroe. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3. From the 32-yard line now, here's second and 6.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates.
Again, it's Milrow. That one swung out wide to Walker. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
Panther 60, Panther 60, Buffalo 18.
Throwing again, it's Milrow. And that is incomplete.
So in these third and short, third and mediums, we're kind of seeing teams around the league, Mike, kind of start shifting to more of a run-down philosophy where they say, okay, even if we don't pick it up, we still have fourth down. So many teams around the league are playing with that philosophy. In this case, they keep it in the air, falls incomplete, just brings up a challenging fourth down decision. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10. Travel start on the ground, and he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
At this point in the game, Mike, we just haven't seen a lot of fire out of this offense. Here's another run, simple handoff, no gain.
Come on. Hit. Buffalo East.
They'll throw out of the gun. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
It is 3rd and 10.
Here we go. Set. 70 Lions. Ready.
He'll look to throw. Intercepted. Picked up by Nick Emanwari. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take.
Throwing now, Milrow on 1st down. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Catch match. Cowboy 80. Ready.
On 3rd and 1, it's Milrow. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Cardinals are going to have it just past their 25.
I know it doesn't seem like a ton of yards on top of that pick, but that was really well done. I mean, it's just going to make life so much easier now as the offense takes the field, trying to capitalize off of that turnover.
Cowboy 80. Buffalo 18. 70 rings. Go.
Off the play fake. He'll look to throw. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
70, hard 70. 19 tight, 9.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one incomplete.
Dropping a catchable ball is one of the worst feelings. It feels like the entire stadium is laughing at you, and all I know is firsthand, you just want to get another opportunity to put that one behind you.
Hold the ready.
2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to third down and 10.
Gotta be lying. Ready.
Blitz coming. He'll throw it. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down. The punt team comes on. Here's Tommy Townsend to kick it. Fair catch made here. The drive will start at the 23-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
So here's a first and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Cougar 19.
On the ground, it's Walker to start the drive. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. It was Jeremy Chin that time up to make the stop.
4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6 at the 28-yard line.
Okay,
Ball on the 28-yard line. Here's second down and 6.
Come on. Hit. Wrap up. Mustang 19.
From the shotgun, it's Milrow. He'll get this complete to Walker. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down.
Brings up third and 1.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 19 Lions. 60 Bobcats. 60 Bobcats.
Milrow gonna look to run it himself. Oh, he didn't need much, but I don't think he got there. Gonna depend on the spot, but it looks like he is short.
When you look throughout this game, Mike, I don't think there's even a debate. This defensive line has clearly won the battle at the line of scrimmage over this offensive line, and for an offense that wants the run game to be such a critical element to its plan, they've got to do a better job because there's nowhere to run, there's no holes for the back to find, and all these 0 or negative runs are putting them in some really bad spots.
They go 3 tight ends here on first and 10.
Get it. Ready.
Now, faking the give. A dive and a catch. Incredible. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a first down.
Hey, Ryan. Here we go. Here we go. Go.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. How about this sequence to start the drive? Back-to-back good gains. 19 for this one.
39-yard line.
From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Go. Hawk 70. Hawk 70. Ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. And he'll be taken down. They got him. Back at the 50-yard line.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack. And we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
This may look like a simple connection, Mike, just pitch and catch, but I can promise you the amount of time these two guys have spent together on the practice field, in the meeting rooms, just getting on the same page, seeing the game through the same set of eyes, it makes what's pretty difficult seem a lot easier.
That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It's a gain of 16 yards. That's another Cardinals first down.
So, 3 quarters
First
have
and
come
10 at the
and
20-yard
gone.
line.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Ready?
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
Ready?
On play action, he'll set up to throw. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that will lead to a 2nd down.
Panther 60, Panther 60.
They'll give on the ground. And he's going to be knocked down hard behind the line.
Some defensive ends specialize in getting after the quarterback. Some defensive ends specialize in run game. This guy can really make an impact on both, as we saw here for that tackle for loss.
On 3rd down, they'll set up to throw. That is going to be hauled in. He's got it. Touchdown, Arizona. 2nd touchdown for him in the game. Number 14 on the year. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3 of field goals here in the 4th quarter. So they've cut into the lead. Now just a field goal behind as they kick it off. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Across the 20, they'll mark them down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready? 18, Buffalo and Cougar 19. Ready?
On 1st and 10, it's Milrow. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
Seemed like the receiver, Mike, ran through like 5 different open zones, but once he found the one that he liked, where the quarterback was expecting him, you see him do a nice job throttling down, secures the catch, and he's able to pick up a nice gain.
2nd and inches.
Here we go. Set. Gotta be lying. 70 Timberwolves. Ready?
Out of the gun, it's Milrow. Laying out, and he made the catch. What a play. 13 yards on the catch there. 1st down, Seattle.
Doesn't it seem like that every time we see a highlight reel catch, they love showing the wide receivers and the running backs, but let's give a little love to the big tight end. I mean, what an athletic play. Understanding that ball was down and away, you've got to lay out to secure it, and not only is he able to get his hands under it and catch it initially, but he's able to survive the ground, and that's a big-time play.
They'll throw on 1st down with Milrow. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A lot could go wrong anytime you decide to put the ball in the air here late in the 4th quarter as you're trying to run out the clock and protect this lead. But at the same time, I like that they haven't gone super conservative. Just handoff right, handoff left, and it just turns into tackling practice. So I like the balance of making the defense defend everything, because right now, possess the ball, protect the ball, and ultimately just run the clock out.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Off the play fake, here's Milrow. Down to the 10. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Seahawks. It's his 3rd touchdown catch this year. Point after try forthcoming. He's got it. And the Seahawks will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
17.
So following the score, here's Evans to send it away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10.
Ready? Cowboy 80. Panther 11. Panther 11.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. He'll get this complete to his man out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down, but not before they get this all the way up near midfield. That pickup, good for 29 yards.
Hurt! Right there, hurt! Get up! Panther 60, Panther 60! Riggs!
They'll go with the counter on 1st down. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. It's an Arizona 1st down.
10 at the 40-yard line.
18, 19, Tigers, 60 Vikings, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. And good yardage there after the catch. They'll wind up with a gain of 7 on 1st down. They come up for 2nd and 2. He'll drop to throw. Forced out left. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Hey, check that. Street. Hey.
They'll try and run here with Benson. And he's going to have a Cardinals 1st down. He's going to clears that way. Got it by maybe the length of a football. Here's a screen set up for Benson. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Good pickup of 16 on that screen play and a 1st down.
Another Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go! 60 Eagles, go!
They'll drop to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and inches at the Seahawks 5-yard line.
Go check! Ready?
They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll fight forward. Doesn't get a hold up, but he got what he needed. It is 1st and goal coming up.
Ready up!
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Check smash.
They'll try to run this one in. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Cardinals. His big game continues. 3 touchdowns in this one, and now 15 for the year. The kick is good. Important extra point. The difference is just 3, a field goal here in the 4th quarter. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 21-yard line.
Ready.
This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
This drive starts on the ground with Walker. And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. Arizona will take its first time out. Clock will stop. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the first down.
This is the moment in the game, Mike, where it really matters to have a run game. You find yourself winning here late. You want to try to run the clock out and finish with the ball. And boy, do they ever. Give credit to this offensive line and running back. They came through when their team needed them the most.
Now a timeout charge to Arizona. That is their second. And they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline.
A gain of 21 yards. First down.
Here's 1st and 10.
Bronco 80.
Victory very much in sight now as they'll take a knee. So it's a win here for the visiting Seahawks. They continue to be the hottest team in the NFL here in the first couple of months of the season as they